哎、我不相，那我就不相信我打不过他。这个颜色到底这个颜色是不是正常的？等一下我试一下开一下 Discord， 我看一下 Discord， 太久没有进 Discord 了。有，可以。好，看一下直播会不会很卡。如果很卡，就关掉了那个 Discord。啊，又回来了，被打了骨折。这是什么脑震荡吗？看一下，看一下我到底人是不是快死了？buff 哦，头又受伤，胸又受伤，那怎么办？那我要怎么治疗？感觉快死了。不是不要去找个医生了？都躺成这样了，人都废掉了，还是我重新玩好了？哎、我看到斧头，那个是什么？要被打成脑残了这一次。到床了。哎，看一下 bandage。啊，还要 learn first aid。最少把斧头拿回来了。办了，脑震荡。为什么这个加一张床都没有？好奇怪啊！我觉得，到底是我看不清楚还是怎样？看一下，说一下。
妈，I'm hurt.
Oh no, stop squealing like a baby and show me that.
哎，跟妈妈说话可以
There
补
you
血
are,
吗？
good as new. You
哎，
ought
真
to
的，
learn to do that yourself.
Thanks, Ma.
哦，可以耶！哇，妈妈很厉害耶！我还是调成中文好了，就是方便看的朋友可以。虽然我不喜欢看简体中文的，我觉得那个字好丑哦，但是总比也没有看不懂啊，其实都看得懂。哦，其实我好想买这个偷笔眼球追踪器哦。
Ma? Ma! I'm hurt. Won't stop bleeding.
这真的蛮好
Oh
笑的。
no! Stop squealing like a. There you are. You ought to learn.
Thanks, Ma.
去找一下妈妈就补血补爆，哇，厉害！真的脑震荡什么都没有了，可以耶！丢进锅里，锅里有吃的吗？哦，有哎。这里原来有一道门，哎，可是这个家也够奇怪，为什么真的一张床都没有？我十几个苹果不见了，全部拿走。对，都开锁，自己家里的东西都开锁。是哦，这家还是这个其实是厨房。好了，继续去收我的章。又来找爸爸。
About time. Have you got everything I wanted?
Actually, there's one thing I forgot. Just give me a moment.
Get a move on. We have to finish the sword today.
好了，那我要收的东西，我斧头收回来了。带木炭，我没钱呢。我看一下，我没有钱。奇怪，走到某个地方有一点点，
I'm glad you came.
试一下。其实蛮顺的。对，为什么有点？哇，这两个重叠啊，好变态哦！真的有水哦。这个人拿这么大个桶，对，为什么游戏有一点点卡？调一下好了。看起来差异没有很大，看一下。 来讲。我觉得是游戏优化做的没有很好，因为跑到这里还是会卡一下下。我觉得是读某一些东西卡住。对啊，我 GPU 才跑40几，其实。55%，应该是可以。把我该偷的东西偷到手，这也没有东西。照
A locked chest. I'll need a lockpick to get into that. Fritz might have one.
不行，这个不好意思。
Hey, who's...
没人，没人，没人，没人，没人，没人。
No sign of anyone. God knows what it was. God save you, Henry.
One beating wasn't enough for you?
But you still owe my father.
You'll get nothing from me. Tell that to your old man.
超贱的，
I'm
真的。
telling you, lay one finger on me and I'll have you thrown in jail.
God be with you, Henry. God save, what can I do for you? God be with you.
是一个穷光蛋。
Garlic soup in the winter, onion soup in the spring. Asparagus to taste and prove what ails you. Try them.
How are you?
我想买点木炭。哇，8毛钱呢！需要支付8块，没有钱呢。讲价，看一下，讲价也没用，没钱。1毛钱都没有，算了。好穷啊我。
Mixed goods, handy implements, and machines of every kind. Come on!
I feel quite hungry.
我买啤酒，啤酒没有。我想到了，先去练剑。
Come right up and take some home.
心脏病，跑到心脏病了。体能好差哦。现在这里有什么？我可以偷。偷这些东西干嘛
You there! Stop!
Surrender!
You
You're under arrest for breaking the law. What's the matter? Come on!
游戏结束，我摸一下而已，我都没偷，白痴啊！找一下妈妈，太硬了这个游戏。
Ma?
Oh, now. There you are. Good. You... What is it? Goodbye.
好硬哦。摸一下人家的鸡棚而已。哦，他们可能看着。
I'll be with you.
I'm with you, Henry.
How are you?
Things could be better. Kunna owes us money and he doesn't want to pay.
That drunkard? It won't be easy wringing any coin out of him. What will you do?
I don't know yet, but I have a feeling it won't go smoothly.
Too right. Kunnish won't listen to anything but the whip. Mind you don't lose your teeth.
Father sent me. We're forging a sword for Sir Radzig, and the Chamberlain has the crossguard and grip. Father had them engraved in Sasau.
Right. They're here. The Chamberlain gave them to us for you. We looked them over. Beautiful work. I've never seen anything so fine.
I can't wait to see the sword. Just make sure you don't botch it.
When did I ever botch anything?
Where shall I start?
Ah, shut up and give me what I want, or I'll kick your ass this evening.
Right away, your lordship.
Magnificent. Shame I can't keep the sword for myself. Well, I better go if we're to get the job done by this evening.
Godspeed. See you later in the tavern.
You certainly will. After today's work, the ale might even be on me.
Good day to you.
God save, lads.
Same to you. What's new?
Things could be better. Kunna owes us money.
That drunkard. Too right. Good luck to you.
哦，我觉得这个男主角好废哦。把可以做的事先做一做。
About time. Have you got Actually, there's one thing I forgot. Just give me a moment.
Get a move on. We have to finish the sword today.
我有什么新技能？技能。技能，我有什么新技能？ 9全没有钱，不能偷，可以用赚的。这有没有游戏有没有时间啊？
Hey, Henry's come to see us. Greetings. God be with you.
没钱了。下涨价。
I'd like to discuss the price.
Naturally.
免费给我吧！
This is a waste of time.
哎呀，失去声望，好惨了！免费就不行吗？上百步。哎，声望好像还好吧？我这没钱了，偷了，偷也不行。现在可以偷哎、又要用偷的，算了，好像很危险。每次偷东西不太行。
Hey, Pip, do you want to learn something? Have you recovered from yesterday's great wound?
That was nothing. Except Mother noticed and had a word or two to say about it.
No mother's happy when a son starts to take an interest in swords. Where there's weapons, there's death. The question is, what do you want?
I don't want to rot in this hole forever. I feel like I don't belong here. I want to live and see the world. The world's a dangerous place and I need to know how to protect myself.
Spoken like a man. And as it happens, today's your last chance. I have to leave. So, are you ready to get stuck in?
Yes.
All right, I'll wait on the ground by the sheepfold as usual.
耶，打架！可是我没有剑。这个羊的叫声有点奇怪。 不太像样。
So, can we get started?
We can.
Good. And since today's the last time we'll be seeing each other, you can show me everything I've taught you so far.
教我怎么玩。
Very well. Let's start with the basics. Keep moving. Your life depends on it. All right. Now try to hit me. You have to put your weight into your attack. If you just fiddle around, you'll get nowhere. Try slashing from different sides. Unpredictability is the key. Never repeat yourself. Fine. Not bad. Again. Not bad. Again. Good. Once again. Good. The point of the blade is for stabbing.
原来是这样。
Try it a few times. Now you're getting it. Good. Nice. Good. Let's try something else. One strike, I can fend off without a sweat. But if you chain your strikes, I'll have a much harder time. As soon as you land one blow, follow it with another. Now you're getting it. Fine. Not bad. Again. All right. That's enough. I don't know about you, but I'm tired and
I feel
thirsty.
quite hungry.
Remember though, train hard. No one becomes a master swordsman overnight. You have to work and work. And the main thing is to use what you've learned in real combat. There's nothing better than experience, believe me.
A locked chest.
I'll call a guard.
I'll need a lockpick to get into that. Fritz might have one.
Hey.
How are you, Henry?
you coming for him?
Oh.
For the kitchen or the field.
Greetings.
See you later.
Oh, God damn it, my stomach hurts.
What do you need? I need a few things. Rags, fabric, brocade, satin. You'll find it all here.
You can't be serious, Deutsch. Insulting our king.
What insult? I say only the truth. Sigismund has done only what he had to.
He had to abduct the king. He had to lure his cousin Prokop into a trap and imprison him. He had to invade with his army of Tartars and besiege Kuttenberg.
Why not? What is this Wenceslas for a king? The empire is falling asunder in his hands. The German counts elected Ruprecht of the Palatinate as king because your Wenceslas would not go to their deeds even.
German counts. Traitors.
Now even the Pope
God be with
is
you,
opposed
Henry.
to your king.
I'm with you, Matthew.
So such lords as
What's going on here?
Rosenberg,
Deutsch is spouting shit.
What?
Just listen and you'll hear for yourself.
Someone has to bring order and reunite the empire.
What do I care about the Austrians? And nowadays, not even the devil himself can keep up with all the popes. Which is the rightful pope? The one in Rome or the one in Avignon?
Do not blaspheme, Alex.
No, it's true, though. Wenceslas is the king of Bohemia. Bohemian nobles are on his side. To hell with Rosenberg and his cabal. Sir Radzik is Wenceslas' commander-in-chief. He stayed loyal to the king. And if he heard you talking like this, he would have you whipped like a dog.
Your Diet will soon have nothing left to rule. Jobst had to sell Luxembourg to help your king. South Bohemia is with Sigismund
and don't forget about Kuttenberg, where Germans like you kissed Sigismund's feet to keep their heads.
Yes, but...
Goodman Deutsch, this is pointless. Let us talk of more pleasant things.
My words exactly.
Deutsch has gone too far. Wenceslas is our rightful king.
Deutsch is an idiot. But what can you do?
I might have an idea. Deutsch deserves to be taught a lesson. Doesn't he, Fritz?
You're too right, Matthew. Should give him a proper hiding.
Are you mad? Do you want to end up in the pillory?
Don't listen to Fritz. I've got a better idea. Deutsch was talking such shit, it made me think of that huge parliament. You know, the one right next to his freshly whitewashed house.
You think we should redecorate for him? Count me in.
Well, I'd rather torch it, to be honest. But throwing some tears will do.
What do you say, Henry?
But I was going to get ale for father and a few other things. We're finishing Sir Radzig's sword.
Come on. Throwing a few handfuls of manure is not going to take all day.
And it's our duty to defend the honor of our king.
So, Hal, are you with us?
才不要哦，可不可以不要？
Not
Yeah.
I don't want to teach the Deutsch a lesson.
Hey.
I really don't have time.
That's disappointing. Still, we can manage without you. Let's go, lads.
Honestly, Hal, how could you possibly chance like this?
I've only got 2 hands.
God save, my lovely. You're looking well today.
You too, handsome. What brings you here?
Your beauty, of course.
Oh, noble sir. I'm as honored as any simple maid can be. And apart from my beauty, what else might your worship desire?
I need ale for father.
As the gentleman wishes.
But wait though, there's a catch. I've no money. Kunnish owes me and he won't pay up.
Leave it to me. But you have to pay me back this evening.
You're the best girl a man could wish for.
Your father wants a cool one from the cellar, doesn't he? Wait here while I fetch it. Here you are.
Thanks.
It's on me today. You can pay me back this evening.
Don't worry, dearest. This evening I'll see you right.
Oh, Hal, I do hope so.
Thanks. You'll have something to look forward to this evening.
You too. Oh, by the way, that shifty-looking fellow was asking after you.
Lanyard?
I suppose. He's a man who makes his coin robbing honest wayfarers. I'm sure of it. I'll be happy when he's gone for good. But what in heaven's name are you up to with him?
He promised to teach me how to use a sword.
What use would that be to you?
Enough. You sound just like father. I'll be going now. See you this evening.
Hal, I've got something special for you.
Is that so? Now what would that be?
Your favorite, Savior Schnapps.
Really? You're an angel.
I hope you'll thank me properly later.
You bet I will.
About time.
Not yet. I'm working on it.
And how much longer will it take? Get a move on.
No, I don't.
Henry, what do you need, son?
Do you need me to do anything, Ma?
Ah, you're a good lad. But I'm fine. It's your father needs helping with that sword.
Did Matthew and Fritz come looking for me?
No, I haven't seen them this morning. They shouldn't be hard to find. They'll be hanging around a tavern somewhere as usual.
Mother.
You're nearly a grown man, Hal. Father will pass the forge on to you one day soon. You've been courting that Bianca for months now. Why do you have to keep wasting your time with those two layabouts? They're nothing but trouble.
Is Father angry with me for sleeping late?
He's not happy. Yesterday you promised him you'd help finish that sword for Sir Radzig. He's not as young as he was. And you know how his joints pain him.
I know.
Good. He always says his knees ache when... Goodbye.
诶，我想到可以卖点药，100块，100块应该可以购买碳。
Mad, I tell you.
You say that all the time, and every year it's as bad as the last.
Let's have a word about the price.
Aye.
多卖个5块吧。诶，多1块都不行。
Can we do something about the price?
Aye.
Here. And something for your trouble.
Thanks 1,000 times.
God be with you, Henry.
我操，少收钱了。对啊，少了8块钱呢。他没有钱卖给我，算了。便宜一
Let's
点
talk
给我
about the price.
Why not?
可以吧？6块2了。
Since it's you.
Come now, just a little more and we have a deal.
6块5了。
Fine. A reasonable sum.
来，搞定。我表价。
About time. Have you got...
I have charcoal, the hilt, and the ale. We can start.
Good job. Let's have it then, son. Well done. Right. Let's see what kind of job the master in Sasau did for us. Look at that, lad. That's what I call craftsmanship.
What does the inscription mean?
Damned if I know. Doesn't look like Czech to me. Latin, maybe? Lord Radzig ordered it. Oh, this will be the finest sword I've ever made. Have we got the charcoal? Good. Then fire up the forge. We'll put it all together. By the way, I heard some gossip about what happened to Deutsch. I expect you know something about it.
Maybe.
Maybe? Someone threw dung at Deutsch's freshly lime-washed house, maybe? And maybe those cronies of yours had something to do with it?
That Deutsch was talking treason in the tavern about Sigismund and the king. He got what he deserved.
Oh, got what he deserved, did he? Look, I don't know if you're mixed up in this or if it's just those friends of yours. It's all the same to me. But I have a trade to run. The German pays well. And having my son in the pillory helps nothing and nobody, least of all the king. Do you understand? Yes. Look me in the eye, Henry. Do you understand?
I understand.
Good. Then we'll never have this conversation again.
What, so you think it's right to let traitors speak ill of the king?
Does that boy ever listen to a word I say? So Deutsch spouts rubbish, so what? You might win a fight with violence, but you'll never win an argument. Remember, Henry, if you want to convince someone that they're wrong, try using your mouth, not your fists.
The furnace is ready.
Right, we'll do the grip. I'll heat it up, and when I take it out, you slip the grip on so it fits exactly. You know what you're doing. Do it. Good. Once more. That's it. Done. Now file it down so it sits well in the hand. I'll prepare the guard.
Hello.
Father, why did you leave Prague? Who ever heard of a master swordsmith making horseshoes in a village?
I had my reasons, Hal. And here I have your mother and you. Why would I want any other life?
Do you remember Emperor Charles?
I do. Life was good under his reign.
Better than now.
He built half of Prague, and a score of castles, had a bridge made over the Moldau, and founded a university, and all without a war. He knew how to rule.
Better than Wenceslas.
Better by far. But Wenceslas doesn't have it easy. It's hard to step into the shoes of someone whose like is born only once 1,000 years.
What about Sigismund?
Do you think Charles would have brought an army down on his own people like Sigismund? No. Wenceslas may not be the equal of his father, but Sigismund, he brings shame to the royal name. How's it going? Give it here, and we'll put it all together.
It's magnificent.
Indeed it is. The Lord be with you. My father sent me for those nails.
Good day to you, Teresa. They're ready. Will you fetch them for me, Hal? They're in the trunk in the living room. parties are waiting. Here are those nails you wanted.
Thanks. So, how's Bianca?
She's fine. Why do you ask?
Just wondering, will you be going to the dance this evening?
We will.
Maybe we'll see each other there. Anyway, mustn't keep you. I'll be on my way. That sword is truly beautiful.
Fine lass, eh? Now, stop staring at her and come and see this. It's time for the trial by fire. We did a fine job.
I would expect nothing less from such a renowned swordsmith.
Those days are gone, sir.
You haven't lost your skills, though. Would you like to try it?
Sir, what good is a sword to a commoner?
Let him try it. You still have a lot to learn. Ask your father to show you how. He knows what he's about.
Learning his trade will serve him better in life, sir.
Perhaps. But who knows what the future holds for each of us. I see that you almost have it finished.
It just needs a polish, then Henry will bring it to you.
Excellent. Fine work, very fine. A sword such as this will bring honor to its bearer. What say you, Svan?
True, Sir Radzik. If I'd have had its like back in Nicopolis, things would have worked out differently. How odd to find such an accomplished swordsmith working in a place like this. A man of his talent would have no problem making a fortune in Prague or Vienna.
You're right. It's a very long and peculiar story.
I'd be glad to listen to it over a cup of wine, but duty calls, and I must leave. Here you are. Learn from your father. He truly is a master of his craft.
I'm sure our paths will cross again.
He certainly will.
我是个废物。
Once it's ready, send your son up to me with it. Good work, Martin.
Sure.
It's been an honor, Sir Isvan. Have a safe journey to Sasau.
The honor is mine, Sir Radzik. Thank you for the hospitality.
A long, peculiar history. That was a long time ago. I might tell you about it sometime, but not today.
Will you teach me how to use it, like Sir Radzik said?
Why?
Well, it could come in useful. Maybe I'll travel a bit before settling down. I'd like to know more than the tavern on the green and the forge.
You know the trouble with an adventurous life, son? It can end before it gets started. I might teach you how to handle a sword, and then someone will shoot you with a crossbow as soon as you set foot outside the house.
You talk as if you've seen it happen.
A man my age has seen a lot. Being a blacksmith might bring no glory, but it has its benefits, like keeping your head on your shoulders. I want to end my days in Skalitz, here, beneath the linden tree and by your mother's side.
Well, so do I, one day. But first, I'd like to see the world, meet new people.
Meet them or beat them?
Meet. You have to keep going on about it.
Then you've no need to learn swordplay.
A messenger.
He was in a hurry. What's happened?
耶，我还没存档啊。
Listen to me, Al. Listen carefully. Take the sword, go into the house, and grab anything else important from the trunk. Go to the castle. Hurry.
What about you?
Your mother is in the village. I'll fetch her and we'll follow right behind.
I'll go with you.
No. You'll do what I say right now. Give the sword to Sir Radzik. If anything happens, he'll take care of you. He owes me.
Quickly! We have to close the gates!
Move! Come on, we're closing!
Move it, people!
Come on!
We're running
Come
out of
on!
time! Oh, Henry! Thank God! Get inside, quick! We have to shut the
Keep
gates!
running, people! Come on!
Mind this for me.
Are you mad? You can't go back! Ah.
Get through the gate!
Come on, Hal! You can still make it! Run! Find a horse! Ride to Talmberg! Tell them what's coming! Warn them!
Run by the moats! There's a path down there! Jump down from the wall and flee!
蛮紧张的。我觉得我存个档比较安全。 太凶了！去哪里？哦，宝是的。
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Left. Talmud is to the left, along the stream.
Yeah. Yeah.
Damn it, not this way. Where the hell have I gone now?
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Metal left heaviness. What's that, Jeff?
Yeah. Yeah.
Go! They'll kill you all!
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Go!
Yeah.
They'll kill you all!
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
这汉步也太难了。 这游戏在蠢死。那就不能回去 menu。
Ördögbe, ez aztán kitartó.
You'll burn in hell, you animal!
Yeah. Yeah.
Left. Talmor gets to the left, along the stream.
Yeah.
Most végem!
Run for it!
A nyakat, te nyomoronc! Kapsz egyet! Véget, te genyó!
Kivelezlek, te Flee! To Talmberg! Warn the others! They've torched Scarlet!
Megdög lesz! Hát ez rövid lesz! Gyere, te Gani!
Flee! To Talmberg!
Kitekerem a nyakat, te nyomoron! Megöllek, te büdös!
哇，注意到。
Oh my god! Wait! Jesus Christ!
Who's in there?
Quickly! We're closing the gate!
Someone give him a drink. And bring hot wine and bandages. Tell me, boy, who are you and where are you from? What in hell's name happened?
I've come from Skalitz. They burned it to the ground. Slaughtered everyone.
Who? Who burned it to the ground?
A huge army. They attacked without warning. And they weren't Czechs or Germans either.
Who then?
I don't know. I've never seen armor like it or heard their language. Maybe Tatars?
Tartars, you say? Yeah. Well, we'll deal with that later. First, let's have a look at that leg of yours.
I don't know.
Grit your teeth, boy. I'm gonna pull that arrow out. Easy. All done. You were lucky, lad. The arrow missed the bone. It only needed bandaging, and I've done that often enough before. War is a good teacher. Can you stand? There you go. Good as new.
Thank you.
If you idlers nothing better to do, get back to work. You'll have to speak to Lord Divish. Can you manage?
这个游戏剧情不错哎。
Sir, this is a survivor from...
I heard, Robard. Tell me, boy, what exactly happened? Did you see the ensigns of the attackers? And were there any more survivors?
So, I don't know what army it was, but it was huge. There were dozens of banners flying on the hill above Skalitz. The ones who did the slaughtering spoke a strange language. They burned Skalitz to the ground, but a lot of people took refuge in the castle. I wasn't quick enough. And as I fled, they shouted from the battlements that I should come and warn you.
The soldiers the boy didn't recognize. They could be those Cumans of Sigismund's. It said they came to Hungary from the east, and now they're the core of his army. Sacking Kuttenberg must have given him a taste for stolen silver.
Skalitz is a small castle, sir. If Sigismund attacks, they can't hold.
Indeed, Sir Robard. And our small garrison would be no help, even if we could risk sending them.
You think we're next in line?
Maybe. What's your name, boy?
I'm Henry, son of the Skalitz blacksmith.
I know him. Did he make it inside the castle? I'm sorry. It's in God's hands now. No one else can help us. Anyway, thank you for risking your neck to warn us. Robard, take care of Henry. Make sure he gets something to eat and some rest.
Yes, sir.
And get all the people inside the gates. We have to prepare for the worst. Make all the necessary arrangements.
As you command, sir.
这地图还蛮大的嘛。他的 Robert 大人。
It seems Straka is probably in the right.
I'll think it over. Anything else?
We'll have to clear the northern tip of the woods, but first I'll have to go and inspect it.
Very well. Once you've done that, come to me and we'll discuss it. Yes.
在哪里？
Is someone there?
Probably some animal.
Please tell me what happened in Skalitz. I have kin there. Ow!
I'm sorry, but it's too hard for me to talk about.
I understand. It must have been terrible. Why don't you go and get yourself some rest?
I have to eat something. My insides are shriveled up with the hunger. Must eat.
You've done well, lad. I'm sorry for your loss. You must be all done in. Why don't you go to the kitchen and have a good meal? Sorrow is easier to bear on a full stomach. I heard about your father. They say he was a swordsmith who moved to the countryside to make horseshoes. I can't understand why he'd waste his talents, but I'm sure he had his reasons. He had a fine reputation. It's a great loss. Ah, milady. You are fortunate our good lady Stephanie of Talmberg has graced us with her presence.
My lady, I'm honored.
So this is our brave young man. Welcome, lad. Bozhena here will take care of you. No doubt you're tired and hungry.
Indeed. How could he not be, poor soul? After everything he's been through, he must be as hungry as a bear, aren't you, young master? Here you are, then. Eat your fill.
And a little wine to wash it down.
Thank you, my lady.
When you're done, you can go and rest with the grooms in the Outer Bailey.
No, that won't do, Sir Robard. After all he's been through, he deserves a proper bed. Let him sleep in a lodge in the courtyard.
Certainly, milady. Young Henry here is overwhelmed by your generosity.
Yes, thank you, my lady. May God reward you for your kindness.
Eat up now. You're in capable hands, so I'll leave you to it. Good night.
Good night.
Good night, ma'am.
When you've done, you can sleep in the bedchamber of the courtyard lodge. And don't forget to take off those filthy boots before getting into bed.
You're that lad from Skalitz? What in heaven's name happened there?
Oh, Jesus. I could really do with some sleep.
I'm sorry, but it's too hard for me to talk about.
I understand. It must have been terrible. Why don't you go and get yourself some rest?
patrols will be doubled. Keep your eyes peeled. If you see anything out of the ordinary, report it immediately. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Yes?
It is I, Henry. Forgive the intrusion. I didn't wake you, boy, did I?
My lady, no, not at all. But what brings you here at this hour?
I thought you could do with a little wine. It's just what you need to help you sleep.
My lady, thank you. You really shouldn't. You could have sent a servant.
I was going to, but to tell you the truth, I couldn't sleep either. I thought of you while saying my prayers. How awful it must have been for you. I came to offer you solace, to let you know you're not alone.
Thank you. Thank you kindly.
You're welcome. Now, Henry, I know this is all very new and strange for you, but I want you to feel at home here. You're not to worry about anything except getting better. God knows you've been through a terrible ordeal. I know what it is to be left alone in the world, although your loss is much greater. But with God's help, the pain will ease in time. And it can help to talk about it, if you feel like it.
You might be right, my lady. I'll tell you what happened. It was terrible and unexpected. The day started just like any other. Father sent me into town on some errands. A fellow by the name of Kunish owed money to Father, who sent me to collect it from him. Only Kunish had no intention of paying. It got a bit heated, as often happens when there's money involved, but Kunish still wouldn't cough up the coin. Father was too generous for his own good, letting even a scoundrel like that buy on credit.
Oh.
When I'd done all the errands, I headed back home. I promised Father I'd help him with his work, and I was looking forward to it. He was forging a sword for Sir Radzig. The sword was taking shape when Sir Radzig himself came to have a look at it. He praised Father's work and said that with his smithing skills, he could easily make a living in Prague or Vienna.
You don't say.
But Sigismund's horde was already on the horizon, ready to attack the town. A horde of soldiers was amassed. Pennants flapped in the wind, the armour glinted in the sunlight, and the horses whinnied impatiently. They were waiting for Sigismund to give the command to attack.
How awful.
And then death descended on Skalitz. Father told me to take shelter in the castle while he went to get Mother. She was stranded in the town, surrounded by Sigismund's butchers.
And then I saw him knocking down one Cuman after another. I never saw him fight like that. But then the leader of Sigismund's raiding party, a knight in full armour, saw Father and charged at him, cut down my father without a thought. And then he turned on my mother, and he murdered her in cold blood.
You poor boy. May the Lord have mercy on their souls.
I ran to the castle like our neighbours to take cover, but I didn't make it. I had to find another way to save myself. The men on the battlements called down to me to flee to Talmberg and warn you. I was lucky I knew a concealed path around the castle. I needed a horse to get to the safety of Talmberg and to warn you all.
And with all that was happening, you thought of others like a good Christian.
Then I heard a scream. It was Teresa, the mill wench. She'd been caught by a gang of Cuman savages who planned to violate her. I wanted to help her. God knows I wanted to. Even though I had the sword we made for Sir Radzig, they had me outnumbered and they were well armed too. I only just managed to grab one of their horses and ride off. I couldn't help her any more than I could have helped my parents.
It wasn't your fault.
I'll never forget the horror. It will haunt me for the rest of my life.
That's terrible. How could something like that happen?
God alone knows why he lets such things happen.
You poor boy. I understand your grief, but God is not to blame for the ills of this world. That is the work of Satan and those who do his bidding. Those who are corrupted by greed, envy, and pride. You must not lose faith, whatever life brings. Fate has not been merciful to me, and my husband either. Although in comparison to the horrors you went through. I was young when I married my husband. It was my father's wish. Divish was a lot older than I, but a woman must bear her lot. Shortly after our marriage, before I even got a look at Talmberg, the castle was stormed and my husband was imprisoned.
Really?
My husband had some quarrel with Sir Havel Medek of Valdek, who decided to resolve it by force. He stormed the castle, burned down the village of Pribyslavitz, and killed many of our men, even the old chamberlain. He imprisoned my husband in the castle and put his own garrison there.
That's awful.
I was barely 18 years old, and all of a sudden, I was left alone with Sir Robert. We didn't know what to do. We went to Prague to appeal to the king and sought help from Divish's friends, but all to no avail. We tried for years, but it seemed I was destined to be left alone and my husband to rot in jail in his own castle.
Years, you say?
7 years. That's how long it took before Havel was condemned as an enemy of the crown. And even then, he refused to surrender the castle and release my husband. In the end, I raised the money to pay a ransom, and only then, by the grace of Lord Jesus, did I finally lay eyes on my husband once more.
7 years? And was Havel punished for it?
Never. And after 7 years, my husband returned to me an infirm old man.
Sir Divish seems like a good, strong man.
Certainly, only he has many concerns. He had to rebuild Talmberg. After he was released, the king appointed him Burgrave of Prague Castle, and he was very busy. He had no time for me at all. But at least we were in the city, and there was something going on. And now, we're here.
My lady, you're still young and beautiful. Your best years are still ahead of you.
Would that that were true, lad. Would it were true. But what am I doing bothering you with this? You have troubles enough of your own. I'll go and let you sleep. I enjoyed our little talk, Henry. Good night, and God bless.
Good night, my lady.
Help us, son. Don't be a coward.
Henry, wake up. You don't want to miss this.
What is it? What's happening?
Come to the battlements. One of our patrols reported a company heading here from Skalitz.
Wives' tales to yourself. Anyway, You think Sigismund wouldn't catch up with us in the forest? Here, at least, we have a chance. Good day to you. What do you need?
You know what's happening?
No.
这是什么游戏？
What about you?
Me?
哎，你那边好吵啊！
You was the robot. Didn't he tell you
然后
anything?
贴的
好一点，那个什么 Kingdom Come Deliverance 什么 Diligence 还是第什么忘记了？
这是什么游戏？HARD。
You think Sigismund would catch up?
I reckon not.
这是新游戏啊。
也不新啊，2018，你自己看一下那个 YouTube， 我下面它有写游戏名字啊。
天降下救赎。
Tell the people outside the wall to prepare
好久。
for attack. Quickly, you understand?
这是你之前买的，是不是？
对，买了蛮久了，最近拿出来玩，还蛮厉害的。这个游戏剧情还蛮强。就我现在玩 HARD mode 超难玩，超难玩的。
阿莫
啊？
或是很难过关，
就很容易死啊，超容易死，而且还不给存档。
不能存档，
就是你只有在特定的地方才可以存档，很容易死，所以。
真假的？
对啊，玩 HARD mode 啊。
You know what's happening?
Fucking Sigismund.
HARD mode 玩起来比较有乐趣。
我比较喜欢玩 HARD mode， 比较刺激。
Sigismund soldiers for sure.
所以现在遇到敌人嘛。
Good luck to you.
现在还好，现在还是个废。现在是一个连剑都拿不稳的人，刚经历了一场悲剧。这晚还不睡？
那什么时候会遇到？还没啊？他什么时候遇到敌人？
还不知道，刚玩。我最近有玩那个 Dying Light 打丧尸了，但是就没有每天直播，因为那个直播还就是一直砍丧尸，我就不想一直直播，就等打到后面再直播好了。我闯入4人领地，等一下，到底要去哪里？一直在晃来晃去，不知道自己要去干嘛。看一下，
哪去？
罗巴德长官交谈。它是第一人称的，就是那种中世纪的游戏。这个，没看到人刚才。
What's going on?
I don't know. It doesn't make sense. Why would Sigismund advance on Talbot tonight? Especially since he's lost the element of surprise after the raid on Skalitz.
Maybe it's not him.
Then who is it? The scouts Jivis sent to Skalitz to spy on Sigismund said he'd set up camp and was getting ready to storm the castle. It's a Radzig is an experienced soldier. He'd surely
现在还在过剧情。
It doesn't make sense.
What else did the spies see?
Not much of anything. Before they could get close enough, this huge storm started. And you were right. Sigismund has a hell of a lot of soldiers, including all manner of mercenaries. An army like that costs a fortune. Well, anyway, we'll find out when they get here, won't we?
Aye, we will.
May the Lord watch over you.
Halt! Who goes there?
Lucifer and all his minions! Who else, Robber?
Sir Radzig, what a relief.
Is his lordship there with you?
Yes, sir. He is right here.
What are you doing up so late, Divish? At your age, you need a good night's sleep.
Well, Radzik, you didn't exactly pick the best time for an outing either. In a big hurry?
It was a bit of a scramble, all right. Believe it or not, this tempest is a godsend for me and my men. As my old granddad used to say, better a sore throat than a slit throat.
I'd say your grandfather was a wise man. Your messenger told us what happened.
Messenger?
The lad you sent to warn us.
He's alive? He made it to you?
He's here with me. He only got away by the skin of his teeth, though.
Thank God.
A brave young man. But tell me, friend, how on earth did you manage to get away?
Thank God for this tempest. When it began, Sigismund's Tatars crawled into their holes and left a storm in the castle for more clement weather. We were able to sneak out right under their noses. The Lord be praised. We wouldn't have stood a chance against them.
Would you like to spend the night in Talmberg?
No, no. When Sigismund finds the castle empty tomorrow, he might come looking for us. We'd only be exposing you to danger. Without me and my men, he has no call to attack you.
Well, what will you do then?
We'll march to Ratai. It's only a short way, and there we'll have a better chance of defense and enough room for all of these people. If Sigismund should come, better bend your knee, Divish. There's no point dying in a battle that's futile.
You're right there.
Is that boy still with you?
I'm here, sir.
You have courage, lad. That I can't deny. I am sorry about what happened. Would you care to join us?
I'd like to, sir, but first I have to return to Skalitz.
Are you mad? What do you want there?
I can't leave my mother and father. I won't leave their corpses rotting in the street. I'll join you once I've taken care of them.
Don't even think of going back there, you donkey. Are you tired of living?
But sir!
Quiet! I'm sorry about your father, but getting killed as well won't help him. Divish, make sure that lad doesn't budge from Talmberg until things quieten down.
Not to worry, friend. Anyway, he's injured and needs to recover. I'll lock him up here as if he were Havel of Baldic.
I've seen you've grown a thick skin since your tribulation, sir. But thank you. We'll meet again when circumstances are more favorable. Farewell.
Farewell, friend, and good fortune. Give my regards to Sir Hanush.
I will. And good luck to you and your people, too. These are dark times. Move out!
Anywhere, people! Move out! It's only a short way to Ratai now!
Men, tonight we'll have triple patrol. Sort out the watches between you as always. And if I catch anyone boozing, playing dice or slacking off, I'll personally break every bone in his body. I want you to keep a close eye on everything nearby. Sigismund will surely have sent spies, and likely men as well, to follow the Skalitz people, now he knows they've fled. Keep your eyes peeled, and report everything to me at once. Understood?
Good health to you.
Henry, I need to have a word with you.
What do you think about the Skalitz folk?
It's a hell of a thing. First, everyone is shitting themselves that Sigismund is coming, and then it turns out like this. Praise the Lord they got out of the siege.
Skalitz Castle is well fortified, all right, but I hear Sigismund's army is huge, and facing him is suicide.
Henry,
Sir Radzik did the right thing.
I'm sorry you didn't all manage to kill him.
So am I.
Thank God he was your man.
Thank you.
I reckon that Sir Radzik must be a good man, the way he looks after his people. But you probably know him better.
Not really. My father was forging a sword for him, and when he came to have a look at it, we exchanged a few words.
I need to have a word with you.
That's it.
And that's a fine lord. Good luck to you.
What is it you need?
I could use an extra pair of eyes, and yours are keen. Will you keep watch of the battlements, my men?
Is that a request or an order?
I'd rather it was a request you answered yes to.
Of course I'll help. I'll have to pay you back somehow after all.
Splendid. And don't worry, I'll tell the men to relieve you later.
Take care.
Wandering around like a stray sheep. Must be your first watch, eh? I don't think anything much will be happening today. You can just lean against the wall and wait till morning. I'll show you what's what.
I will. Thank you.
Let's go! Move it! Quick! Go! Go!
Everyone to the main balcony. Quickly, we have visitors.
God be with you.
Skallets!
Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners.
See how the self-appointed king wins the love and respect of his loyal subjects.
Indeed, Robard. Sigismund of Luxembourg has a rare talent for winning people over to his cause. You may be in for a surprise, though. I don't think he will set his heathen dogs on us today.
Greetings, Lord of Talmberg.
Shit. That's the bastard who led the attack at Skallets and killed my parents.
Don't be an idiot! Do you want to end up like them?
I am Sir Markwart von Aulitz. I come in the name of Sigismund of Luxembourg, King of Hungary and Croatia, who has resolved to strike against those who disrupt concord in the land and to restore order in the name of his brother, King Wenceslaus IV.
Restore order by burning and pillaging the king's estates.
Greetings, Sir Markwart. The efforts of the king's brother to bring order to this chaotic land are undoubtedly noble. It seems to me, though, that he and his army have somewhat strayed. As Burgrave of Prague Castle, I am entirely beholden to the king, and here in Talmberg divine peace reigned until your arrival. To what then do we owe the honor of your visit?
Yesterday, His Majesty took action against the enemy of the kingdom, Sir Radzig Kobyla, who has been using the silver from the Skalitz mine to fund insurrection against the crown. Unfortunately, the insurgent escaped. Would you happen to know, noble sir, where he might be at this time?
As far as I know, the Sir Radzig of which you speak is the king's hetman at Skalitz. I find it hard to imagine that he would rebel against our king. Nevertheless, I can assure you that Sir Radzig is not at Talmberg. He would be a fool indeed to flee from one castle, where he has little chance of defense, to another, where he has even less. Or do you take the view that my humble manner is any obstacle to your army?
Am I to inform the king then that Sir Radzig Kobyla is not at Talmberg and that he has your loyalty?
Sir Radzig Kobyla is not here, and I have no intentions of getting embroiled in affairs from which I have nothing to gain.
Very well, sir. As you wish. I will relay your words to the king in the hope he will be as well disposed as you seem to be.
Those who have clean consciences and goodwill may find themselves well disposed even at moments like this, when there is little cause for joy. Farewell, sir.
Auf Wiedersehen.
My lord, you have my utmost admiration.
Get on with you, Robard.
We'll be asking for trouble.
feel quite hungry.
What? They say they can slice a cow or a man in 2 halves, from top to bottom, with one chop of a sword. And that's not all. They say they can take a man down with an arrow 10 fields away, and a dozen men is no match for one of them heathens. One of the soldiers saw an unarmed crowman oiled by the bar, and he whipped one of the beasts out of it and battered them all with it.
I don't believe it. Nobody could do that.
I swear to God.
Put the weapon away. That's
This
forbidden.
gives him gut trouble. He can't stand the smell of garlic, hates mustard, and bacon is too common for him.
God be with you.
What happened in Kuttenberg?
Gutenberg. Well, I'm just a simple soldier, but the good Lord gave me ears, and I've heard some things from Sir Divish and from those who fled from Sigismund's pillaging.
Were there many?
Indeed, but it was the Kuttenberg mercenaries who came to see me, because I knew them from before.
I see.
Listen, lad, these are all games of the high aristocracy. In Prague, a cabal of nobles rebelled against King Wenceslas, wealthy aristocrats who took against our king for reasons of their own. There's no doubt Sigismund had his fingers in the whole affair, him and Wenceslas's cousin Jobst. And that cabal helped him abduct the king.
So then why did Sigismund attack Kuttenberg?
Why do you think?
So he could loot it?
Correct. King Charles, may God grant him eternal glory, built Prague into a proper royal city, while King Wenceslas took a liking to Kuttenberg. After Prague, it's the most important city in Bohemia, in the entire Holy Roman Empire. He who commands the Kuttenberg silver is king.
So Kuttenberg sided with Wenceslas because he favoured it?
Now you're starting to understand. When Sigismund imprisoned Wenceslas and took control of Prague, the people of Kuttenberg began to raise an army against him. So with the attack on Kuttenberg, Sigismund killed 2 birds with 1 stone. He defeated Wenceslas's most powerful allies before they could stand against him, and also gained immense wealth.
Why did Sigismund burn down Skalitz and then come here too?
That's war for you, lad. Certain lords have resolved to take things into their own hands and eliminate anyone who doesn't share their view. Unfortunately, Sir Radzig is one of those. And what's more, he was sitting on a pile of silver that could help King Wenceslas's allies.
Sir Robard, I need to get to Skalitz.
What would you do there, lad? Sigismund might have left, but the place will be swamped with robber barons, brigands, deserters, and other vermin. And anyway, your lord commanded you to stay here.
Sir Robard, my parents died there. I can't leave them to be eaten by dogs. What would you do in my place?
Sorry, lad, but I won't take orders. You'll have to wait until everything settles down, and maybe your lord will change his mind.
Where did these humans come from, anyway?
I don't know much about them, only what the Chamberlain said. That they came to Hungary from the east and settled there. They're godless barbarians and merciless fighters. The nobles used to say the Hungarian king shouldn't enlist them, because they dishonor our rules of warfare. But when there's power and money to be had, it seems that honor isn't worth my spit. And believe me, it's always about power and money.
Good day to you.
Can you tell me who I can buy something from or sell to?
Aye. Whatever, the pond keeper is your man. He ought to be by the granary. At least that's the last place I saw him.
What do you think about Sigismund withdrawing?
It was a stroke of good luck. I know everyone says how clever Sir Divish is and all that, but it was a dangerous situation. That Sigismund is awful unpredictable. He abducts the king, raids towns, brings foreign mercenaries into the heart of our country. God alone knows what he'll get up to next.
Take care now.
And the nobles are doing nothing about it.
It's all about
Jesus Christ be praised.
I need to get out of here.
And I need a feather bed with a comely wench in it. But it looks like we'll both be disappointed. Sir Divish gave orders not to open the gate, and you especially are not to be let out.
My mother and father were left in Skalitz like carrion. I have to bury them. I can't leave them to the dogs.
I'm sorry, my friend, but I can't. You'll have to persuade Sir Robard, or think something up so I don't end up in the shit for it. Otherwise, forget it.
What am I supposed to think up?
How should I know? Maybe some disguise so I could say I didn't recognize you? If a Talmberg soldier turns up, all kitted out properly, in armor and a helmet, then of course I let him go. That's obvious.
All right, I'll have a look around for something.
God be with you.
God be with you.
Can you tell me who I can buy something from or sell to?
You want Votiva, the fellow that fixes the weir at the Talmberg fish pond. He should be around the granary somewhere. Good luck to you.
Get the hell out of here. There's nothing here for you.
Say, where did you hear such a... So stop working yourself up. Everything's fine. And that's how it is said.
Don't worry, we're safe. Good day to you. Good luck to you.
They won't come back. Why would...
All of a sudden,
Stay here overnight to be on the safe side and go back to the fields tomorrow.
Tomorrow morning, our heads will be on spikes.
Name are you on about?
I hear that's what they're for.
Indeed. I couldn't believe it.
Good day to you. What do you need? God be with you.
It all evens out in the end anyway.
Aye, true enough.
Good day to you. What do you need?
Can we trade?
If you've got the coin. Farewell.
Can we trade?
If you've got the coin. Oh well.
Fuck, that fool from Skalitz has gone and jumped in the moat! Raise the alarm! He's trying to escape! You men down there! There's a prisoner escaping! Catch him! There, below the battlements! Ah! He ran that way!
Got you! Jesus!
自投罗网。
Let me go, for Christ's sake! I have to bury my parents!
You're going nowhere. Except back inside.
If I don't bury them now, they'll be ripped to pieces by jackdaws and scattered over unhallowed ground, and I'm stuck here, a stone's throw away.
All right. Shove me. I'll pretend you caught me off guard, and I fell over. I'll deal with the others. You just get out of here on the double. Kurva! Ah, shit, my foot. Come here, lad.
Got you. Jesus, you gave me the runaround.
Let me go, for Christ's sake! I have to bury my parents!
You're going nowhere. Except back inside.
Let me go. I'll give you silver.
How much? Not likely. Except back inside.
But I have to... All right, take me.
That's a good lad.
Hey.
Haven't you heard?
Can we trade?
If you've got the coin, I'll be with you.
Let's have a word about the price.
Sure. No deal then.
Can we trade?
If you've got the coin. Take care now.
Can we do something about the price?
Why not? Tough luck.
Good day to you. Farewell.
I'll have to get something to eat. I'm starting to get hungry.
Hey, is someone there?
What the hell? Well, I never.
It came from over here.
Jesus Christ. Your clothes. Were you assaulted? Damn bandits, may they burn in hell. Good luck, then.
God save. Can I help you with anything?
What do you think, my lady? Do I look like a Talmberg soldier?
Not quite, Henry. Just look at you.
Oh, I see. Well, thanks.
Good luck, then.
Got a bellyache, have you? That's nasty.
from Skalitz has gone and jumped in the moat. Raise the alarm. He's trying to escape. You men down there. There's a prisoner escaping. Catch him. There, below the battlements. Fuck, that fool from Skalitz has gone and jumped in the moat. Raise the alarm. He's trying to escape. You men down there. There's a prisoner escaping. Catch him. There, below the battlements. I see him. After him.
Like they've already gone. Jesus. Oh, God.
What are you doing here? Tired of life, are you? Ow! God.
Business to take care of here first. God, how I wish to be gone from this place. First, I must bury my parents.
是不是 bug 掉了？那找来找去找不到。唉。
Business to take care of here first. God, how I wish to be gone from this place. First, I must bury my parents. I've got business to take care of here first. God, how I wish to be gone from this place. First, I must bury my parents.
Hey!
Why would anyone do this? What did these poor souls ever do to them?
What are you doing here? Tired of life, are you?
Well, I never. The pig turns up willingly for the slaughter. Right.
You stood by his side when he did this to you. In the end, you were a hero. You didn't run away, didn't abandon like me. Why? Not you. Just wait a moment. I'll take care of my parents, and then I'll come back for you. I won't lose you like this.
Why did you do it to me, Father? Why? Why did you leave me? Forgive me. Forgive me for everything. Next time I won't run. I'll never run away again. I'll find the one who did this to you. I remember his face. I'll find him. But first, I have to find this shovel and take care of you. I remember you told me you wanted to lie beside Mother. Here. Under the linden tree. At least I can do that much for you.
Get away, you mutt! Get away, you beast!
What's going on? Bishop? What in God's name are you doing?
What do you think I'm doing? Digging turnips? The beast just went for me.
Isn't that Mutton the Butcher's? Isn't that Bonnie the Butcher's?
Yeah, that's him. What's that got to do with anything?
I'd say the poor creature is standing guard over his master. You weren't trying to get to him, were you?
What do you care what I'm doing here? What are you doing?
Came to bury my parents.
So bury them and leave me.
How did you manage to get away?
How do you think I ran?
Do you know what happened to Teresa from the mill? When I fled, the humans wanted to... They meant to violate her. God knows what.
No, I don't. What do I care? They probably raped her and killed her like all the others. Her misfortune. Right now, I gotta take care of myself.
You lend me that spade? I have to dig a grave. I can't find another.
What's it worth to you? I see you have a fine sword. I'll gladly trade you my spade for that. How did you come by it?
My father forged it for Sir Radzik. It's my duty to deliver it to him. It's not for sale.
Go right ahead and dig that grave with your sword. See how that... And where will you dig it anyway? Here? You're not going to lay your parents in unhallowed ground, are you?
Father said he wanted to be buried here, and I can't take him to St. James's. God willing, later I can find a priest to consecrate the ground. I see a cunt remains a cunt, no matter what the situation.
You're gonna cry now? Yeah. Oh dear, did that hurt?
Business to take care of here first. Seems to me that dog knows exactly why he's going for you. You're picking dead men's pockets.
Am I? Well, it looks like I'm not the only one. How is your looking more?
You think I'm as bad as you? How dare you?
Don't like the truth, do you? Well.
Shit! That's right! Turn tail and run, you bastard! Seems to me. You think I'm as bad? Shit! That's right! Turn tail and run, you bastard! Seems to me that dog knows. You think I'm as bad? Shit! That's right! Turn tail and run, you bastard!